I don't have a remote, so this is a down and dirty video. It's a boxing video for Graveyard Girl. I'm sending a selection of love offerings to say thank you so much for making me laugh and making everybody else laugh. You're wonderful. About supporting YouTubers, I do that. This is maybe the second little box of junk I've sent somebody. But I've supported people who do like, you know, do-it-yourself tutorials, people who've taught me how to do things. Like there's a girl named Rexine who has wonderful tutorials on dyeing, spinning, working with yarn, and when fiber that you turn into yarn. And when I was learning how to do that, I would just watch her videos over and over again. They were so instructive. So I guess maybe 3 or 4 months after I found her, I sent her a donation. I've donated to Chrissy Chula because I think she's hilarious. I bought Jenna Marble's 2 dog toys, which I absolutely love, and they sit in my craft room, my crap room, and watch me as I make things. So yeah, I really believe in it. I think that's part of what makes this community so interesting, self-supportive. I'm just really digging it. And it doesn't matter if, you know, these people ever say thank you back to me or acknowledge me in any way. That doesn't matter. What matters is I've received something from them, so I'm turning around and giving something back. And there just feels like a completion in that. So, without further ado, this ModCloth box is going to contain my little offering to Bunny Graveyard Girl, who I adore. So, let's get started. First, I have a card that is an alligator. She's heavily into alligators with a lovely little note on the back. I'm also sending a photograph of my, I can't lean far enough, but this is a photograph of my Burrito, when he's knocking on my back door. When I let him out into the yard, he tries to get in the house, where I'm sure he would lie on the couch with us and watch TV if he could. So, that's going in first. I'm not going to put her name or anything, she'll find it. The second thing is a book bag. I love this thing. It's a logo from Clockwork Orange, written by Anthony Burgess. It's got the name on the back of the movie, or the book actually, and I love the tag that came with it. It's like an old-fashioned library checkout card. It's really neat, with information on the back about how to care for the book bag and everything. And it's really cool. It's got a little pocket on the inside here, and it's very sturdy. So this is something fun. And knowing that she adores Clockwork Orange, it's a very appropriate gift. You know what? I'm going to put this thing on the top. The letter. This is going to go on first. And it will have to go in folded. And you know what? Why don't we make this really cool? We're going to make this really neato. We're going to put some green paper down, because green is Bunny's favorite color, she tells us. So might as well play up the green and then put this thing in here. The next thing I'm going to put in is, I think, this doll. Okay. This doll is not an antique, it's just a reproduction doll with old-fashioned underwear on. And the reason I'm sending it is because it's headless, and it came to me headless. I found this somewhere, and I immediately thought of Graveyard Girl, because she collects broken old dolls. So this one's going into the collection. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to put in there is my favorite of all the things I'm sending. These are authentic. Hi, honey. I'm vlogging. My husband just walked in while I'm vlogging. These are authentic blouses. Well, this is actually, I believe, a camisole cover from about 1900 or 1905. They're all handmade. They're absolutely beautiful. And they came in, this is the first one. It's sleeveless. This is the second one. This is actually a shirt, and these are really neat. You can tell how old they are because of the way they're made. The back is shorter than the front, because these were made to go with the Gibson girl look that was so popular right around the turn of the last century, and they required that the shirt be very blousy in front. So that dates these pretty well, and they are they're all handmade. They came, believe it or not, inside this trunk that I'm using as a table. There were quite a few of these. I think there were maybe 16 or so little tops. There's a marvelous little skirt that's made of silk that's falling apart, and a few other interesting little things. And I bought the whole shoot and match for 200 bucks, and I had no idea what was inside it. It was so cool to open it up and find all these old clothes. And I know, Buddy, that you are getting ready for Halloween, and I know you're into historically authentic stuff, so hopefully you'll be able to use these. So I'm going to put them in this little bag here, and find a spot for them down in there. I love packaging things inside of other packaging. The packaging is my favorite part of doing any kind of gift giving for people. I just think it's fun. And there's nothing particularly exciting about this packaging. It's all recycled, reused stuff, things I've had lying around. It's fun. So now this is going to find a home right down here in this section here. There we go. So this is what it looks like so far. Now, this is a really neat thing I found online. I saw this and I thought, oh, this is cool. She can use this. What it is, it's a little silver colored, it's not genuine silver, ring in the shape of an alligator. And you put it on, I have big fat fingers and she has tiny little fingers, so it might fit on her middle finger, maybe her thumb, but I'll just put it on my little finger. It fits on your finger like that, and you've got this alligator chewing off your finger. I thought it was so cute. And on the tag I write, this is a ring, it's sort of big, but it might fit your thumb. And the tag I used says sassy, which is one of her, not code words, tagline words that she says. This, of course, if any of you who do hair extensions will recognize this, this came off of the front of a hair extension packet that I got at Sally's. And I saved all the little sassy things, so they'll be scattered out and around here. So anyhow, this little ring, I thought they'd make cute tags when I finally sent this to her, so I'm going to put some of this, it's actually tinsel. Ooh, some of this down in here, and I'm going to put the ring down in there so you can kind of see that there's something in there. And now I'm going to tape it up with washi tape. My dear sweet husband gave me this awesome washi tape dispenser deal. I think he must have found it at Costco. And again, we've got green. Might as well stick with the theme. And oh, incidentally, Bunny, when you open this, if you ever see this, which you probably won't see this video, but I washed those shirts. Actually, I soaked them in bleach because I know that germs freak you out. They don't freak me out, but that's okay. So here we go. I'm using my washi tape as the little hootie hoo that holds it together. So that'll go down in there, and I think that's the last of the Coolio stuff that I'm putting in there. It is. However, I want to show you, so I'll put this down. So now we're ready to go. Well, you know what? No. I think what we need to do is take a couple different colors of this stuff and just kind of stick it down in there. So, kind of fill it up a little bit. I love this glittery tissue. I found it at Dollar Tree last Christmas. And is that it? that's it. Thought I had more green that I have to get in. So anyway, I'll just finish doing this. And now it's good to go. So, it's time to close it up. Now I have big plans for the outside of this box. I'm going to tape it up with, it helps if I put this in, with this really cool duct tape, the fancy stuff you can buy that's got all the different sayings and stuff. And it has bacon on it, which is an odd thing, but you know what? Since we're going overboard, let's just go overboard. Let's just take it all the way. Here we go. Now that really gives you something to open. Funny. Anyhow, it has bacon on it, so I'm going to tape this up with that, but you can't actually use duct tape as your sealing tape. You have to use this stuff, you know, like we all use now. But I thought I would use the duct tape first, and then I will seal on top of the duct tape with this. So it'll still get the effect. So let me just seal at the bottom. Okay, now the box, after I take off these other labels, is ready to decorate. And I found this little happy birthday bag with the alligators on it. And I thought I would cut the alligator out and apply it to the outside of the box. I've got a few more of these little sassy things I thought I'd put on the outside of the box. So that's a deal. I mean, everybody who sends her stuff, almost everyone decorates the boxes. So hopefully my decorated box will be intriguing enough for her to open. I'm assuming that that you open everything. Betty, I don't know. Maybe you have a staff opening all the bazillions of things you get in the mail. That's okay. Because, like I said, the point here is that I'm sending it. It's not really so much about anything else. I just feel like I need to do this. So anyway, I'll be decorating the outside with this thing, with my washi tape, with the little sassy deals, and then the duct tape, which is at my mom's house. So when I bring it back this week, I will send all this stuff. So anyway, that's the end of this boxing video. I've got a couple more to do. I've got a really good friend in Toronto that I want to box up some goodies for, and a few other people. So I'll continue to do the boxing videos. Now I have to get up and turn this thing off, and since I don't have editing software, you're going to see me do it. Here we go. Bye, everybody.